It's ancient history. I don't even know how many guys were on the team when that happened. Probably three. Mm, probably, yeah, that's probably it. So, yeah, I don't even think guys know about that, so we'll forget about it.
You like playing in Lambeau?
I like playing football. I like playing football in the backyard if you put some paint down. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm not really big on the location. I'm more about the outcome.
You don't ever take time to appreciate the venues, whether it's Soldier Field or the Big House at Michigan or anything like that?
Big house is State College anyway, but the probably when I'm done playing, I'll probably go back and watch film and look at clips and so on and so forth. But no, to be honest, it's like I got a bigger job at the moment to sightsee. I'll come back and do the Hall of Fame and do all the things you talk about and reminisce. But for Sunday, it's about going in there, getting the job done, and off season I'll go do my tour and do all that stuff.
Going against Aaron Rodgers, how is he different than other quarterbacks as far as what you guys have to do for him?
Well, I don't say same old song and dance, but it's anytime you got a quarterback that can be mobile, given the situation, you got to, again, do your job. That's been the theme over the past few weeks. Do your job. If your job is to be in a certain area, a certain place, close off a certain gap, you got to do that. So whether this guy's going to run, get a first down, or run and throw a first down, or throw for first down, either way, all the guys got to be doing what they're supposed to be doing, and this week's no different.
Secondary, or the defense had 4 interceptions last week. What was the defensive line's role in those plays?
Where are the DBs at? Let's get them over here so they can chime in. I always like to say this. They won't ever tell you this, but I think most of the time, as a D lineman, we're probably highly accountable for interceptions, and they're probably more than most people make a deal of it, more accountable for sacks. A lot of times you see a quarterback pumping and pumping, and we get to him, everybody cheers us on, and you did a great job. But the reality is somebody was back there covering a guy, and he couldn't get rid of the ball. A lot of interceptions, they're just throwing it before they want to. Maybe one of these big guys up front is getting after it. I'm going to tell TJ and who was it, Walt, hey, you got to take me out for a steak dinner or something. But it's again, like I said, playing together, complementary football. I always say front to back, side to side. And when you get sacks up front, we got a couple of times last week that was on them, and I'd like to say our interceptions are on us.
We've asked you many times about your commitment to nutrition, sleep, recovery. I'm wondering what you've noticed about your teammate Kiko Alonso and how he takes care of himself.
He's an interesting character. Is he over there? No. To say the least. But I think, again, as far as that is concerned, he's definitely up there as one of the guys who takes tremendous pride in taking care of his body. Obviously, you watch him play on Sundays, it shows. In his recovery and being able to get back to as close to 100% as he can every Sunday. And I think that is from the things you do off the field, the traditional lifting weights and running and all that things. Everybody does that, but what are you going to do when nobody's watching, when you could get that McDonald's cheeseburger or whatever it is that probably is not going to help you. Those are the things that make him a great player, and I'm glad he's on our side.
What teammate?
After your second sack, you kind of let out a fury of rage and a huge scream there during the game on Sunday. Was that a little built up for you? What were you trying to?
That's every sack. It's hard to get there for however many, I don't know, 90, whatever. All of them are hard every single time. You've put in a lot of time, energy, nutrition, sleep, sacrifice. A lot goes into that 1 3-second, 4-second play. So again, not to beat a dead horse, my story, all the other things that kind of go into it. That moment is a little opportunity to release. So that one's no different than the others.
What teammate comes closest to you in terms of diet discipline?
Oh boy, there's a lot of guys. It'd be hard. I'd have to do a shadow to figure it out for sure. But a lot of guys. You see, even right now, as you speak, we got a whole probably for the next 3 hours or so. There's a whole routine from Pilates, yoga, stretching, cryo. We got it all, and it's a full house. So it's a lot of guys you have to do. I mean, to be very honest, you won't last very long if you don't take care of yourself in that way. So if you look at the guys who've been around for a long time, those guys have to be doing something right. And when you're not looking at them, they're definitely taking care of themselves.
You mentioned routine. What is your pregame routine look like?
We only got another 30 seconds, so it's going to take a while. But it's a lot of mental preparation. I think at that point, a lot of the physical stuff, if you are waiting till then, it's too late. If you're talking about like purely pregame Sunday, so it's a lot of mental things. I got certain things I have to do, obviously, to get ready, whether it's stretching, warming up, things like that, the traditional things, and then some, I don't say superstitious, but just things that for me personally that I need to do to feel like, I'm ready to go out there and play a game. So there's nothing, I guess, magical or extraordinary, but, I like to stay in my own zone, put my blinders on, and focus on the task at hand.
Not necessarily superstitious, but are there things that you only do that you have to do every Sunday?
Talk to my family is one of them. Again, it's not, I don't say superstitious, but the people who supported me, they kind of allow me to be in the position I'm in. My biggest fans, obviously. It's probably the biggest thing before every game, no matter what it is. Just touching base with them and, getting back to that foundation, So aside from that, the rest of the stuff is just kind of monotonous. But that, where your heart is the only way to go out there on Sunday.
Anything special you do as far as pregame meals?
Carbs. We got to get ready. I mean, it's crazy. Think about the way we play for what's going on. That's Bert, everybody. Anybody knows who Bert and Ernie is. So, a lot of carbs. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. He might be over there. No, but a lot of guys eat at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and we don't get another meal till after the game's over. It's 5 o'clock. So you got to get a lot of carbs, energy, proteins from mean greens, some proteins, or either chicken breast, salmon, things like that. Nothing world-changing, but just you got to get the fuel in the vehicle if you're going to be riding around in it for the next 5 hours.
Cam, what's a cheat day for you? What's a cheat meal or a cheat day like for you when you do
I don't see that. My lifestyle has changed, so it's not a cheat anymore. Like, I don't have it. I've structured my life in a way that what you would consider a cheat is no longer in my. It's not part of what I do anymore. So, to me, eating salmon and salad that's my life. I enjoy it, and I do it every day, off season, on season, and probably will for many, many years. So, I don't have cheat. Salad, kale salad with a little oil and vinegar that's my cheat meal.
No dressing?
Oil and vinegar. That's dressing to me. That's about it. Grapes, I guess, if that's a cheat. Dessert, grapes.
pop in the freezer?
No, let's eat them straight out the refrigerator.
You on game, put
Room
them in the
tick.
freezer.
I don't know. I'm a creature of habit. I stick with what I know.